Hey everybody, so I'm in the studio today and today's delicacy is going to be trout tacos. Now over here you can see I've got a nice big rainbow trout. Just finished thawing this out. It was in my freezer from a catch earlier this season. Okay, so this is a recipe that you can do over the campfire, over your cooking stoves, your butane stoves. I just happen to be in the house today because we're not camping right now because the campgrounds are still closed and also the weather is not exactly the best, but you can also do this lakeside out the back of your pickup truck or whatever. So I started out, I heated up my pan. Normally I suggest a non-stick pan for this, but I don't have one available right now. Go ahead and melt in my butter. Turn the heat down just a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my trout in. Not too worried about the fact that it's bigger than the pan right now because I take it off the bone. So while that's starting to cook, I'm going to go ahead and season one side. I'm going to go lightly on the seasoning today because of the fact that I'm going to be using some zesty sauce on my taco. So I'm just going to put a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, normally I put salt, but I'm going to be a little bit salt conscious today because my sauce actually has a high salt content. And I just want to turn down the fire just a little bit more so they don't stick and burn. So I also like to get a spoon and start spooning the melted butter up over the top to add increased flavor. You can do this with any fish. My fish of choice today and what available just happens to be nicely caught rainbow trout. And as it starts to cook, I'm going to start flaking it off of the bones. Now you're still going to have to be careful of a little bit of bones when you're eating this. So I just flipped the trout. Going to go ahead and season up the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cook both sides, flaking the meat off as we go. Now I like my trout a little bit crispier when I'm pan frying it. You probably don't have to go as crispy as how I like it. Alright, so we'll come back once it's done cooking. I prefer the soft tortillas over the hard taco shells. I don't like the hard taco shells because of the fact that they're hard to hold, and as soon as you take a bite in them, sometimes they just crumble apart and you end up with a mess, lose your fillings everywhere. During this time of what's going on in our country with the whole mess of virus thing, you know that your favorite items may not be available in the grocery stores. So I could not find any of the taco size tortillas, thus why I'm using the full size today. So my trout is pretty much done. It's just simmering right now to finish cooking. Made one last pass through it, trying to make sure that I don't have any bones in it, although that's one of the things about cooking a bone-in fish. You know, you still have to be careful with it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and take some iceberg lettuce, and I'm just going to go ahead and chop it up a little bit. Just give it that nice shred to it. And I'm going to go ahead and layer it in my taco. Just a little bit more for that one. Now I'm going to take a tomato. Preferably, I prefer fresh grown farm ones. They're nice and plump and just picked off the vine, but it's still kind of mid-spring, so we don't have the fresh farm grown one yet. So these are tomatoes from a supermarket, and I'm just going to go ahead and slice this up. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on my taco as well. Alright. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my trout. And as I'm putting it in, I'm going to do one quick look. Make sure don't really have any bones in here. This trout was bigger than what I thought it was as far as the amount of meat from it, so there's going to be a lot in here. My dog is sniffing around right now. Yes, Preston, I'll save you a little bit of trout. I know you like a treat. Alright, so I'm going to save that for him. Set it aside, let it cool. So the sauce I'm going to be using today is Sweet Baby Ray's secret sauce. This is a dipping sauce like you would use for your blooming onion that you would get at like Outback Steakhouse or Applebee's. Very similar. It's a little bit zesty. It's also similar to the sauce that they use down in Florida at like Duffy's or other restaurants like Mulligan's that they put on their tacos. So I'm going to go ahead and drizzle some of that on. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that up. Just going to use a couple of toothpicks for now to hold it together. Same with this one. Alrighty, so I'm ready to give these a try. Normally I would like to pair these up with a good wine or margarita, but still early in the day. We'll go ahead and give these a try. Oh man. Very good. They don't taste fishy at all. Some people complain that freshwater trout has a little bit of a fishy taste to it, but They don't taste fishy at all. My fish is nice and crispy. Actually, probably as good, if not better, than some of the fish tacos that I've tried at restaurants down in Florida. And this is actually using freshwater fish and not saltwater fish. Very good, quick, easy trout taco or fish taco recipe. Can do this campsite, can do this on the back of your truck, in the kitchen, or whatever. Excellent. Very excellent. So, I hope you enjoyed this little segment. Excuse me if I got sauce on my face. I hope you enjoyed this little segment. I hope you enjoy and try this recipe out yourself. If you have any trout that you've caught over the spring and you're just wondering what to do with it other than pan fry it, really suggest a taco recipe. Really, really good. Until next time, it's Scott Hervey with Scott Hervey Outdoors. I'll try to do some more of these cooking segments in the future, depending on what I catch throughout the year and what's available as far as anything in the markets. Supplies right now in the stores and selection and quality has not been the best. This is why can't wait till all the farmers markets open back up. People are growing and selling from their stands, and I continue to catch my own fish. So until next time, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more or any more of my outdoor activity.